live.
Oh yeah,
It's the Heavy Hitters Radio Show. We're definitely a few cast members down. They're taking an early Christmas break. So I'm a GZ, the host, and alongside the legend, the man, the myth.
welcome.
CC, what's going on, man?
Man, life is life is going on.
Keeping you busy?
Yeah, dude. Holidays.
Man.
Everybody loses their shit around holiday time.
Yeah, they do. For no reason, though. I mean, it's supposed to be the season of joy, and it's chaos.
Man, I got flipped off today. Whoever was beside me, their lane was ending. I didn't notice it was ending, but they were trying to merge. They didn't use a turn signal, so I was like, "Oh, let me scoot on past while you in my lane." It's like, I won't say an old lady, but she was
older.
She was probably like 50. It flipped me off, and I was like, "Damn, like okay." It's like that.
Like what are we doing right now? It's tis the season right now. Yeah.
Everybody is feeling, really, really festive. With the middle fingers.
with the middle finger, exactly. And I mean, like I said, tonight, y'all might notice it's a little more quieter because we're doing the show at the Friendly Confines. Mm-hmm. We no longer at Sticks. So there will be a pendant venue, but if you notice, there is no Christmas ornaments. Haven't been in the Christmas mood this year.
You know what? I like that. I like that. I was talking to somebody about that because I don't do Christmas decorations either, and I got a question about it. That somebody asked me, you don't put lights up? No, man, I don't even put lights up for my birthday. Why am I going to go out there when it's cold and put them up for someone else's birthday? That doesn't make sense.
Right? Yeah. Like this year, I just really wasn't into it. I mean, I don't know. I always tell people, your parents, if your kids listening, you might want to mute the Christmas segment of the show, and we don't want to let the cat out of the bag. So I'll give you a few seconds. All right. Once you find out Santa ain't real, man, the magic is gone. Yeah.
Oh, it is. It is. I get it if you're doing it for somebody else. That's cool, but
yeah, the magic of Christmas. Once the second you find out that Santa ain't real, that it's your parents putting the gifts under the tree and slaving and going all that stuff to make you happy.
Yeah.
The whole magical part of Christmas is is lost.
Yeah, I don't think. Because right now I don't have any kids, knock on wood, that I know of.
Right.
But I think I'll tell my kids Santa's not real.
I mean, I mean, you kind of want to let them. At least to like 10. You gotta 10, 11. You gotta let them find. No, you gotta let them find.
Who is Santa? Like, I'm pretty sure even Santa Claus is going down with this Trump administration.
Oh, Santa's for sure going down to me too. All the kids on his legs.
Rudolph is cooperating with Robert Mueller.
right.
He's taking all of them down.
Right. Rudolph is definitely snitching now that they trying to take his show off the air and.
Oh yeah. He said, "I can't play in these reindeer games.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna put cases on all you bitches."
Right. Rudolph, Rudolph straight snitching right now.
Y'all gonna be playing ball in Pelican Bay
when I'm done with you, Right. Yeah, Rudolph is definitely putting cases on all you bitches. Yeah, for sure. Because but yeah, man. So on today's show, man, we definitely gonna talk about our fantasy woes.
Oh.
Yeah. The NFL is the playoff scene is looking very interesting, man. Teams is in the hunt still. Some teams that people thought was gonna be in the hunt is not even close to making the playoffs. We got some trades been happening in the NBA kind of early this year, kind of
a little early.
Yes.
Yeah, you're seeing.
A lot of
because
movement.
there's so much, there's such a large gap between contenders and non-contenders that this early you're out of the running. You don't have a chance.
And you want to get in that Zion, Cam Reddish,
yes,
R.J. Barrett sweepstakes.
Yes.
I mean, because really the first three picks. I mean, the whole draft. I mean, the first
this
10
is a nice draft.
it's going to be a pretty decent draft. But you definitely want to get. you got some franchise changers up in there this year. So we're gonna get into that. We're gonna talk about the Christmas Day layout, man. The slew of NBA games, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they started with like 10 o'clock.
Yep.
12 o'clock, noon, and then all the way until like, midnight. So, I mean, you definitely got a lot of Christmas Day games. We also going to ask you, are you excited about Aquaman? So a lot of the previews are coming out, and we'll definitely let you know what some of the previews are talking about. And also, man, we might get into a little Mount Rushmore, man.
I love Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore, man, and I think I'm gonna go Mount Rushmore all-time Christmas movies, man.
I like that. I'm down.
Christmas TV and movies.
Okay.
So I mean,
no Hallmark movies.
No Hallmark movies. Yeah, we definitely not doing no Hallmark or no Lifetime.
Yeah,
for sure. This is a Lifetime free zone. Especially with no Run in the building.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So what you want to jump right into first, man? I know it's been a while, man. It's been about 2 weeks.
It has been. I feel it. I feel like I got a little bit of an escape, but now I got drawn right back into the action.
Yeah. So. To all y'all, the show is not on life support, man. We're alive and well, man. It's just a busy part of the season.
It is very busy.
So what'll probably end up happening, at least here in the near future, it'd be a mixed bag of hosting the show. I know next week we probably for sure won't do it. That's Christmas Day.
Yeah,
for sure. We'll probably be off next week, and then we might try to jump back in the day. No, hell no, because New Year's will probably be off for 2 weeks.
New Year's will be
the next week.
New Year's is on a Tuesday. New Year's Day,
the next week. So we might try to jump in there, maybe early, get you an early fix on some things happen, jump on real quick, and get you something. Because then my birthday is the following Tuesday.
There we go,
so,
man. We're going to be off for a month.
so Jeezy might definitely be flying out somewhere, for sure. So is that he go from, ain't that your boy Jefferson? I know we watching the Nets and Laker game.
Ooh, I have no Jeffersons that are my boy.
Richard Jefferson. He's doing commentary. Oh yeah, real quick, we gotta get to the James Harden travel too.
The double step back.
the double triple step back. Like, man, if they allow you to do that.
Yeah, if he keeps messing around, he's gonna have a Denny's breakfast named after him.
right.
The 2x2x2x1
right
step back combo.
Man, I mean that was slightly ridiculous.
So bad.
Slightly ridiculous.
Yeah, and then what made it worse was the NFL refs. They came out and were like, yeah, I suppose that's a travel.
You suppose it was a travel.
It was definitely a travel.
Definitely.
I don't know how you miss that. Like half the plays in the league though, because Lonzo just had one the other night where he took like 6 steps on his way to the basket.
Yeah. It's getting kind of ridiculous. I mean, let's be fair. I mean, it used to be, you get to the basket, they might let you get an extra third step, but now we're talking about 5 steps.
Yeah.
We this is not even basketball. It's like soccer.
It really is.
Just take off and run with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting tricky to officiate now because they've changed. We all grew up with the 2 steps. You get the 2 steps. Now there's a 0 step. And that's what's confusing a lot of people.
I'm sorry. We get excited when
LeBron's out here trying to end careers.
For real. Yeah, we definitely give you the live. We give you a live look in. He definitely tried to finish them all. Finish him.
Yeah, well, Allen got him earlier. Allen swatted him.
Yeah, LeBron's getting old, man.
Yeah.
29-year-old LeBron, that's going down hard. Like he's head above the rim.
Yeah.
But so I guess since we're on the NBA, man, we can go ahead and get into the NBA Christmas schedule, man. Are you excited about it? Now, usually Christmas Day is really when I start kind of like paying more attention to the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing what I have projected as the matchup in the Eastern Conference Finals. We do have that matchup.
So we're in the matchup down. So what's the first game?
First game's at noon. It is the Bucks at the Knicks.
That's a sneaky good game. Because you wake up in the morning, you got your eggnog, you know what I mean, and you start off with some Giannis. You got some Greek Freak early on Christmas. Well, are they playing in Madison Square Garden?
This is in Madison Square Garden.
So I mean, you got the organ, the iconic Nick organ. You know, you got all that stuff going on. You got the Greek Freak.
Well, another aspect of this is, if you remember the last time they played Mario Hezonja. I don't know this dude, but he's the dude that stepped over Giannis.
So I mean, we got some big.
And then Giannis said he's gonna punch him in the nuts next time they play.
I mean, we might have some bad blood on Christmas morning, man. Like I'm with that. We got Giannis upset and Rudolph. Yo, I'm liking the Christmas vibe already.
Yes. So Giannis going out there after your nuts.
So then we got that's a 12 o'clock game.
That's the 12 o'clock. 3 o'clock we have the Thunder at the Rockets.
I mean, we get to see James Harden travel.
Yeah. So he's going to walk about
is that
12 kilometers.
Is that the ABC game or is that ESPN?
That is the ABC game.
Okay.
And then...
So that'll go from, 3 to 5?
3 to 5:30, and this is the one I'm looking forward to. We have the Sixers at the Celtics.
Ooh.
That is my Eastern Conference Championship right there.
And that's an ESPN and ABC game.
That's ABC.
So they got 3 games. Or is Warriors Lakers ESPN?
I'd imagine.
No, I would imagine. I would imagine that would be ABC too because they got a triple.
No, they're ESPN.
The Lakers,
Lakers, Warriors, ESPN.
Whoa! Wait a minute, hold on. They moved Lakers, Warriors to ESPN.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This must have been This could have been pre-LeBron. They had it when LeBron was there. Wow. Because normally the featured game is at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So basically the Celtics Sixers has the primetime game.
Yes. No.
Yeah, the three.
They're at 5:30.
I mean, the 5:30 on Christmas Day.
Thunder Rockets are 3 o'clock.
I'm sorry. The 5 o'clock game is usually the game. It's like that's usually when everybody wrapping gifts, done eating.
Yeah.
The 5 o'clock game.
Everybody's sitting down.
The game.
Yeah.
And they gave it to Sixers Celtics.
Yes.
Great game.
It's the second best game of the day.
It's the second best game of the day. Because Lakers. Warriors, first time LeBron. I get tired of saying first time LeBron. Saying we do it all the time with Miami, or whatever. But it's the first time the Lakers and Warriors play.
Yep.
And we might get a Boogie Cousins.
ESPN must have paid some big bucks.
Well, they're all the same. But I just I just do that.
Game.
I just kind of figured that would be a ABC game. You know, because you want that to be on local. I could have my antenna and get the game on TV.
Yeah.
You know,
you should be able to.
You should be able to. But ESPN, now you got to have a cable service to get the service, you know.
Broke ass jumper.
Yeah, so then the late game, I'm assuming is like Denver and Portland or something like that. It's always like who last game?
That's
the Clippers or Portland.
That's Portland at
the Nuggets.
What is it? Jazz, I think.
Yeah, that's like that's
Blazers at Jazz.
Ooh, you in the
I like
night.
that game.
I like it, but
I like it better than Bucks at Knicks.
you got to get New York in there always because New York brings that's
I think
10 million, 15 million people.
I think that's what's wrong with the league right now. Is too many people are giving bad teams a pass because they're historic franchises.
Well, you got you got 15 million people that if you don't put them on, that's an audience that you're not getting. I mean, it is entertainment. These people look for ratings and they get to sell it. So,
but people are gonna watch the Knicks.
The Bulls don't have a game. There's 10 million people in Chicago, in the Midwest.
The Bulls should not have a Christmas Day game.
They shouldn't. They need to be halfway decent to get a Christmas game. But
the Knicks should be held.
So if you think about it, right now, the only Midwest team playing is the Bucks.
Correct.
That's it. So you got the East Coast and the West Coast, and the South, Texas.
Yep.
So they hit all their major points, and you got Oklahoma City because you got
Utah.
You got Russ, you know.
Yeah.
that'll move the needle a little bit, but the game is clearly the Lakers and.
Well, I want to know. Yeah, I'm just curious. Why do you give the Knicks that game over some other larger market teams that
Well, you want Giannis. It's
well,
not,
I get you want Giannis.
Yeah, so you
Miami's a
but
if
if you think about it,
Atlanta's a decent sized market.
No. I'm talking about as far as East Coast teams. Like you, to me personally, I'd have put Toronto and Milwaukee in that 11
I'd have been okay with that. Yeah,
but they didn't know Kawhi was there. I think that's that's what the Knicks.
Toronto's still coming off of the 2 seed.
Yeah, man, but nobody want to watch Toronto, man.
Agreed.
I mean, who's the other Eastern Conference team that you want to watch?
Pacers.
Nationally, let's think about. I know you're a Pacer fan locally. But
what are they ninth in the power rankings right now?
Yeah, but I'm talking about from a watchability on a national stage. Like the Pacers is not going to flow nationally. Like locally, yeah, people love the Pacers. Nationally, you can't say
they're nationally more than relevant right
they're
now.
Relevant, but they're not going to move. People are not going to watch. You're not getting up at 12:00 in the morning to see the Pacers play. I mean, I can admit that
Did you say 12:00 in the morning?
Yeah,
I can't skim past that.
Yeah. Like I'm a Bulls fan, and trust me, ain't nobody getting up to watch the Bulls.
Yeah. The Bulls are not good this year.
They're not good. I mean, the Pacers are good, but I'm saying the Pacers historically just have not been a entertaining team. They're good. Like Portland. Portland is good.
You got the Knicks though.
But the Knicks move the needle. As much as we hate it, the Knicks move the needle. Like it's Portland.
Who's the second best player on the Knicks?
I can tell you. I can tell you one player on the Knicks.
Porzingis. I mean, I'll give you.
But what I'm saying is when you look at the Portland Trailblazers, the Portland excite you? I mean, they're a great team, but when they're on TV, are you like, oh man, Portland's on?
No,
you're not doing that, and they good. The Denver Nuggets are good, but you're not. Oh my god, I gotta watch that Denver game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In certain teams,
yeah,
and the Pacers are in that. They're good, but they just don't make you excited to be like, oh my god.
Wouldn't you want to see a potential playoff matchup over the Bucks slaughtering the Knicks just because the Knicks are the Knicks and they have a big market? Wouldn't you rather watch a potential playoff matchup?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
But as a TV executive, if I got a list of games, I say, okay, who's going to give me the most eyeballs on this day? Because you got to have an East Coast team. You got to have a couple of East Coast teams because you got to have a fan base. It's the Knicks, and the Knicks have been playing okay lately. They ain't great, but they okay. The Knicks going all. It's like the Giants, the Cowboys. They suck. But when the Cowboys on TV, they move the needle. For whatever reason, the Cowboys, whenever they own, like I was pretty much assure you that this weekend against the Cowboys kind of good now. When they play the Colts, it's probably one of the highest rated games the Colts been in all year. I would imagine
it's probably up there
because they play the Cowboys.
Yeah,
nobody wants to see the Colts and the Titans, and the Titans is good, but it's like,
you're right. Yeah, I'll give you that.
So. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely excited about. So, matter of fact, this is on right now. So yeah, I'll definitely that Boston Philly game is going to be something special.
Yep. That's a matchup in the playoffs.
No, it's on ABC. I know one crazy. They're gonna put that game on CBS on ESPN.
That did just say ABC.
They must have moved it.
I was gonna say it says on here ESPN.
They must have moved it because normally the 8:00 game is on
yes.
The way it usually go is
here it says it's on both ESPN and ABC.
What happened is the Lakers got LeBron.
Yeah,
and they changed because the way it usually is usually ESPN early in the morning, the noon game, and the ABC get 2 games, like the 3 and the 5 o'clock. Which the 5 o'clock is usually the
marquee game.
The marquee game, and then the 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock is back on ESPN. That's how it usually is. But
the Warriors are playing 8 o'clock.
Yeah, so it's 5 o'clock West Coast time.
Oh yeah, true.
I might try to find a way out to LA on Tuesday. Were they playing in LA or they playing in Oakland?
It's in Oakland.
Ooh, I'm about to fly out to Oakland.
You got miles saved up.
I got, I don't know if I can get in the building. I don't know if I can get in the building, but I might be able to be in the atmosphere.
Yeah. You'll be in that block party outside.
Yeah,
go ahead, get you a big red suit and head on out there.
I don't know. Yeah, Christmas Day. Oakland, it's gonna
that'd
cold.
Be cool though. Like that's
broadcast
brag about
broadcast from the heavy hitters. We do the show from Oakland.
Yeah,
you'll just call in.
Do it out there in our Cali headquarters.
The Cali headquarters, man, out there with producer Mike.
Yeah, producer Mike got a condo out there. He only uses 1 bedroom.
Man, producer Mike is with 1 bedroom. I think gonna cost him about $1,500.
Yeah, easy,
easily. So I saw this. People was kind of giving Kevin Durant some shit this week because he was talking about how playing with LeBron. What was last week? Playing with LeBron is toxic, and I want to give a shout out to LeBron for not taking the bait.
He did not buy that.
You know what he said?
He said, "I don't think you're giving me the full quote."
Right.
So I'm gonna wait till I can see the full quote
and the context and the whole thing that was said.
Yeah.
Shout out to LeBron James for that.
Big shout out. That's how you do it.
That's how you do it, man. Like, no, I'm not gonna take the little two words you put together and make it the whole quote, because clearly that's not what he said.
Yeah.
So
if LeBron could just please talk to Agent Orange and
man,
teach him how to do that.
I mean,
please.
come on, man. Don't take the bait, man. Don't take the bait. I mean, they show was like, well, what do you say about KD? He said that playing with you was toxic. You're like, nah. I need to hear the whole thing.
Yeah.
I need to read the whole quote, see the whole thing, and the context and the question that was asked.
Yep.
To figure it out.
Well done.
Well
done.
Kudos to LeBron James.
Yes.
Because most guys would be like, well, shot off at the mouth back at KD, and now you got something.
Yep.
Really, all he's saying is what KD said is that LeBron is a big meteor, and everything when you play with him, you get swallowed up in his black hole.
Yep.
Like the it's the LeBron thing. So it's like all LeBron. So no matter, you could be a star. People forget Kevin Love was a superstar.
Yep.
Till he got with LeBron. Kyrie Irving was a superstar. Till he got with LeBron. Chris Bosh was a superstar. Till he got with LeBron. It is like you're bright, but he's like a supernova.
Yes.
It just it just shines over you, and everybody can't handle that. And if you recall, when LeBron went back to Cleveland and they got Kevin Love, Chris Bosh was like, "Kevin Love, be careful what you wish for."
I don't remember that.
You remember that? Yeah,
that makes sense.
He was like, "Be careful what you wish. Be careful, because like you think that you're gonna be this and the third, and nah, bro. Like you gonna sacrifice a lot more than you think." Because he was in the same position as the Irvin Wade. You know what I mean? The Bosh Love thing. He's like Chris Bosh was an all-star at the Miami. And it was like the fingers pointing at him. He ain't.
Well, when Miami did him right too. After LeBron left, they were sticking with Bosh.
He got sick.
Until he had his health concerns. I haven't heard anything from him though.
He's still trying to come back. Last I heard.
Yeah, I know. He's not giving up easily, but there comes that time.
There comes time, man. And he's 30, like 34 somewhere up in there.
Yeah, he's getting up there now.
It's amazing how 34 is still young.
It's very young.
It's very young, but in
the grand scheme.
In the NBA, they make it sound like you're an old man with a wheelchair.
When you're 34, you can't even report from the sidelines anymore. You got to move up to the press box.
Man, Grant Hill got gray hair on his beard, though. What is going on?
That's crazy.
That Razor line, that Razor.
Yeah, that's clean.
I mean, the Razor gang got him looking fresh. You know?
That is clean.
You know, but yeah, so and in the NFL, it's even worse. Like Gronk is 29 and look like he about 60 out there
He
running.
plays like he's 60.
Oh my God! You see him chasing down at the Miami game?
Yes.
Week before last.
All right, you ready for my conspiracy theory of the week?
Go ahead.
I think he tripped on purpose.
He didn't want to make the tackle.
I think he did not want to make it because he didn't want to miss it. Gronk doesn't know how to tackle.
Dude, he's an offensive player. I mean, I can't give him. He's an offensive player.
He does exactly. Like you saw their game against Buffalo where the dude picked it off and the dude fell down and Gronk like elbow dropped on him.
Yeah.
Like that's what he thinks tackling is.
Yeah.
Like
Gronk has no. But most offensive players don't want no part of it.
I think he tripped on purpose because he said this is less embarrassing than trying to make the tackle and failing.
He looked like a baby giraffe out there trying to chase dude down.
Like baby Bambi on ice.
I mean, it was a mess. Dude was like, yeah, once I saw Gronk, like, there is no way. You know, it's kind of like Janikowski yesterday. Sunday. He didn't want to put somebody had to kick off. He was like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm going to run past you and just kind of like, maybe I can get in your way and slow you down.
Yeah.
Like, I played
business decisions.
Business decisions, man.
Yeah.
Business decisions. Like, going back to people, because we didn't have a show last week, so we didn't talk about it when the Bears played the Giants, and everybody was on Odell Beckham Jr. because like when that onside kick, he was "No, I'm cool. I'll swipe my hand in there.
No thanks.
No thanks, man. I made a business decision.
I just got back.
I've
talked way too much shit to go out again.
To get hammered. Like, nah, man, I'm cool.
Way too much.
That ain't what I do. Yeah. I made a business decision. Like, nah, I'm cool. And people was giving me, he don't play hard. Like, dude, no. I pay all these millions of dollars, and they pay me millions of dollars to be on the field.
But real talk, Cam Newton in the Super Bowl should have definitely jumped on that fumble.
Yeah, Super Bowl down.
Super Bowl's different. Cam, you do not get a bye. Shame on you.
Shame on you for that, yeah. Even though he did make a business decision in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. It's the end of the year, man.
Yeah, right.
You got another 8 months, man. You jump on that ball.
Yeah, you got to lay it all out. He was like, you know what, if I put my shoulder in there. But some people want it, some people don't, man. But
facts.
The NFL is in full swing. My Bears, man, is looking like. Speaking of the Pacers, I was so wrong about Cleveland.
Yeah, you were.
I was so wrong.
What show was that? I want to listen back when you were talking about how wrong. Cleveland's still a 3 seed in the East.
No, what I said was, I said Cleveland and the Lakers will finish in the same seed in both conferences. And I couldn't be further. I couldn't have been more wrong.
Man,
I mean, so
I try to
wrong.
teach you things, man. I know you.
Well, part of it
you're just a young pup.
But see, this is the part that I hate. That people are going to say, "Well, LeBron left Cleveland. They wouldn't have done." Like, no, this is not the same Cleveland team that LeBron left.
No.
And see, that's the thing that people are going to say. Well, Cleveland, they won 7 games when LeBron left. Like, no, because half the team ain't even there. Kevin Love ain't playing.
It's a very different team.
It's a very different team. The same way with the team he came back to was not the same team that won. Yep. So, but I thought with the team that they had, I thought they would be pretty decent. But they got Delly back.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
he's a fan favorite. You know, your team sucks. You can't do a whole lot. Oh.
Yeah, I thought with Larry Nance Jr., I thought they would take a step, man. But they.
That's a good pass.
Rodney Hood, boy, I swear, man.
I like Rodney Hood.
I swear, on Facebook, when they got Rodney Hood, so many people was like, Rodney Hood gonna be the best thing, gonna be the difference of everything in the world.
No,
and then as soon
he's
as
not that.
Then when Rodney Hood get the ball, I'm like, dude, Rodney Hood is still Rodney Hood.
He is Rodney Hood.
He's Rodney Hood, yo.
He needs 12 minutes a game, and that's it. He does not need to be handling the ball.
What are the Pacers missing?
A
superstar?
I don't think they need one. I do not think they need a superstar. You see that block? Yeah, that's
they need a superstar.
No, they don't need a superstar. They are a superstarless team, and that's why they are so good. Because if you have a superstar, you don't have Sabonis, who might set some records this year in his limited minutes. He's averaging numbers that nobody has ever averaged in 24 minutes a game. Like, it's crazy. He is crazy efficient.
Dude, the NBA do not want the Pacers nowhere near the conference finals, and they might get there.
I think they can.
I
think they can. Their biggest threat is probably Philly. Philly matches up really well against them. You know, you have Jimmy buckets,
and that's probably going to be yeah. They don't. The NBA was like, no, thank you on the pay. They were scared shitless when they was to Cleveland in 7.
Yeah,
it was like, oh my god, you know, like we don't want LeBron going out this early.
Yeah,
definitely to the Pacers.
Yep.
Like they're not ready yet. That'd have been a tragedy. But Golden State is not looking like world beaters either early on.
Yeah, there's nobody that can beat them.
When they get Boogie Cousins, I'm anxious to see.
I mean, that's 5 All-Stars. You have 5 All-Stars. Your starting lineup is All-Stars.
That's 5. I mean, that's you can 2K wouldn't allow them trades, man.
No.
Like you couldn't pick that team.
No.
In 2K.
No.
And make a custom team. They'd be like, no, man, the contracts don't add up. Like, but I think the problem with Golden State is going to be depth, man. I think they're not as deep.
I like their depth.
I don't. I think what you call is long in the tooth, man. Like Iguodala is long in the tooth.
He is.
Livingston getting long in the tooth, man.
He is. He's still able to fulfill those limited minutes they need off the bench. You got Kevin Looney, who I really like. I really like him. They got another.
Speaking of Bambi, this motherfucker.
Yeah, no, I feel you, man.
So I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not worried from a yeah. I was saying, man, we had a perfect sounding show, and then you had to go and adjust.
I shouldn't have done that, man. I was tinkering. Don't tinker.
Sorry, Ron. No, Ron just shot me a text, and she was upset. I was like, no, this is just a impromptu show, man. Everybody's on vacation, so give you a shout out. But yeah, this is an impromptu. You know, Mr. Legend only lives like maybe 2 miles from the crib, from the friendly confines. So I was like, no, let's go ahead and do a show. We ain't got to go downtown and all y'all West Siders, y'all not driving out here.
No.
Even the league, Monsky ain't even. I was like,
Mon just hit me.
Yeah, Mon. Yeah, he's not driving way out here, yo. And the thing is, if you're in Indiana, if you're in any other city, major city, driving 20 minutes is absolutely nothing. It's absolutely nothing to drive. In this city, 20 minutes, people are like, oh my God, that's 20. You all the way on Ohio.
Yeah, because 20 minutes, you cross the whole city.
I can drive. I can get to the airport in 35 minutes.
Yeah.
To the airport. At any time of the day.
Oh. No way. LeBron just hit that falling down.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
How they got a bootleg app on their jerseys? They should really investigate letting Wish be one of the sponsors, because it take me 9 days to get my damn 9 months to get a package from Wish.
Yeah, I tried once.
Yeah,
I tried a Wish order once, man.
Yeah, you wish you would get
it. Well, I was getting a PS4 controller, and as my brother's birthday present, and I ordered it 3 weeks in advance. I was like,
it should be.
I've been spoiled by Amazon Prime.
No, man, let me tell you something, man. That Prime is very optimist.
I'm telling you, man. I still got 5 more days to do my Christmas shopping. Thank you, Amazon Prime.
I can order today and have my stuff tomorrow. I am a Prime member. Yeah. I know we kind of bounce all over the place, but real quick, this is a Christmas edition, so it's a hodgepodge. Amazon Prime has changed I mean, it has changed me so much. Because first of all, I get the music.
Yes.
I get the TV. Like, there's shows on Amazon Prime. Holy shit. Like, great. Like, you ever watch Bosch?
I haven't watched Bosch
Oh,
yet.
my God.
It's on my watch list. I'm watching Mr. Robot right now.
Hold on.
Mr.
I
Robot's
watched
hot.
Bosch. It is so good. I'm on season 4, and I just started watching last week.
There you go.
It is Homecoming. Homecoming on Amazon Prime.
I watched it.
Holy, I
Yeah.
mean, dog, it is good, man. And then on top of it, what's the other one I watched on? I mean, I watched like 3 shows on Prime. The first one I watched was Jack Ryan. I think I told you about Jack Ryan.
Yeah.
I watched that one. Then I kept seeing Homecoming. I was like, let me watch Homecoming. Mm-hmm. And see, Homecoming was a 30-minute. It's only 30 minutes, so it's a quick.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you get 10 episodes.
I flew through that in a weekend.
Yeah, I flew through that. It was, man, it had to be a part 2. And then the way he kept moving the pen, and he didn't remember her, and he came back and turned that knife the wrong way. I was like, okay. Mm-hmm. She wanted some of that.
Yeah, she did.
But Homecoming, I mean, so yeah, same with Bosch. Bosch is, I'm telling you, once you start, like, the setup, the first 4 episodes, what I gather of the season, is the setup. And then once you do episode 5, it's like, it's a race to the finish.
Damn.
It is, I mean, every episode when it ends, it's like just back to back to back. Then from one season to the next season, you got layover stuff that happened in one. Oh, man, it is, and Bosch, the character, he's a very compelling character. And then if you like The Wire, half the damn cast of The Wire is on Bosch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marlo is a detective. The chief of police is on The Wire is the chief of police on here. Who else? A couple of other. Who else? There's a couple of other cops from Shield. Shield was a good show too.
Yeah.
Shield was the shit too. So yeah, I mean, so it's all your favorite characters, man. So it's like, it's pretty good, man, and it's no commercials.
Yeah, Bosch is going on the watch list.
Yeah,
that's next.
Yeah, I mean, it's already in season 5. Matter of fact, they already renewed season 6 already. 5 ain't even started yet. Damn. Yeah, that's how good the show is. People love it. I mean, I got late to the party. I came late to the party, and I'm gonna hate that when I catch up. Because then I'm going to have to be on everybody else's schedule. I'm going to wait.
Yeah, that's what I did with Game of Thrones. I got like 4 seasons behind.
Caught up, now you...
And then caught up, now I'm just waiting.
You wait for like everybody else? That's how I did with Billions.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's about Billions I watched, man, I'll be up 4 in the morning on one episode. Now I'm caught up. Now I got to wait till February for the new season. But TV is just so good right now.
It is.
So many different options.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, I guess let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let's do our Mount Rushmore since we're talking about TV.
All right.
Mount Rushmore Christmas movies.
You
want
to kick it off? You got the soundboard.
Yeah, but I need to add more sound
like
effects.
An air horn, like. That sounds like breaking news.
That's like a dramatic. This is, breaking news in Indianapolis. A man was found shot in,
Damn.
That's breaking news.
Is that the first thing you think about when you think of Indianapolis?
Yeah, somebody getting shot. It's breaking news. All right, so you want me to run off my 4?
Well, we go back and forth. Repeats, right?
Yeah. I think when it comes to Mount Rushmore Christmas movies, it's Die Hard, number 1.
I respect that. Yeah, Die Hard is.
There was some controversy. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
It absolutely is.
It absolutely is a Christmas movie. Die Hard.
Like, don't say it's not. We can fight.
Yeah.
Or we can't, because I can't fight.
So Die Hard is my number 1.
I'm going Elf, man.
Now, which Elf are you talking about?
I'm talking about Elf, like Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell,
yeah. Buddy the Elf. What's your favorite color?
Nice. Nice.
He's not the real Santa.
Nice.
Yeah.
My number 2 is I'm about to go back to Miracle on 34th Street, man.
Okay.
That's an old school
classic.
Classic. That's one of my favorites. That's when they should show a bazillion times in black and white, and I just grew up on that one. That was like one of my favorite ones.
If you're going with a classic, I'm gonna go back with a classic, and I'm gonna go with "It's a Wonderful Life."
Ooh, that's another one that used to play a lot growing up.
Yeah.
My third, even though he's under a lot of controversy this year, is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rudolph was one of my favorite. I mean, just the they picked on him, and obviously he had a red light. Now, I don't know how a red light can see far. I don't know how that works because it is red.
Well,
but
they do use those red strobes on
to see, yeah.
Airplanes.
But he was actually flying through fog. But who cares about the specifics? Did he want to say ninja professional gamer? Anyway, that's a whole
over there sitting courtside.
Sitting courtside. Remember your parents told you to playing video games would rot your brain and we would never get paid from it?
Yeah.
Ninja proved all the parents wrong.
That dude makes like $4 million a month.
A month or something ridiculous. He get courtside in the next game. He should be playing
Juju Smith-Schuster and Drake and
right. And Fortnite getting sued. I was waiting for that to happen when they gonna get sued for all them dances. But anyway,
yeah, they should.
So I got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer as a classic.
I'm done with classics because I don't really like the whole Christmas nuance, man. I think it's all horse shit. I'm starting to think Santa ain't real. I'm gonna go with Next Friday.
Next Friday is a Christmas Story.
It is. I have that right. It's next Friday, not Friday. Friday after next is when they work in the CD store, right? Yeah, so next Friday. Yep, that's a Christmas movie.
Oh, okay. For me, as I'm going back, I mean, this is me just growing up, is my fourth on my Mount Rushmore is Home Alone, man.
Okay.
Home Alone is one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite movies growing up was Home Alone on Christmas. That was like one of my.
Yeah. All right, I'll give you that one. I saved my best for last. My favorite Christmas movie, and it barely beats Elf because Elf is top.
Elf is a class.
Polar Express.
Ooh,
I love
that's like the Tom Hanks when he was like
it's like
conductor.
Animated. Yeah.
Yes. That was a sneaky good movie.
That was a really good movie.
Sneaky good movie. I remember that. I think I had that. It came out probably about 10, 15 years ago. 10 years ago, somewhere up there.
Yeah. Special honorable mention to Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon.
Yeah, my honorable mention is Bad Santa.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
That's my honorable mention. If they had to add another head on there, it definitely, I would like Bad Santa was a classic. A classic movie, man.
I kind of wanted to do A Christmas Story over It's a Wonderful Life, but
A Christmas Story is pretty good.
It is, but I think if I had a kid and I had to sit him down to watch one movie, I'd pick It's a Wonderful Life.
That's a good question.
It's humbling, man.
If you have It's a Wonderful Life, it's very humbling.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? When I said I said American on 34th Street.
Yep.
I was actually thinking about It's a Wonderful Life. That's the one I was thinking. Like they all run. They all run.
They do.
They run, but that's the one I'm talking about. He wished that he was family, and he showed like that one is like the most iconic one. I said the wrong. American 34th Street, which is still a good one.
It was still a good one.
But It's a Wonderful Life is the one where you like. Yeah, if you had to watch one Christmas movie, because like they used to start when I was younger. Man, they would start after Thanksgiving. It would be like a marathon.
Yes,
that shit would run, and then the closer you get to Christmas, you get the color version, the in Technicolor.
Yeah. Maybe one day I'll be cool enough for my birthday to be a whole month.
Do you know what I'm saying? Is Mary Poppins a Christmas Story?
No.
What is Mary Poppins? I mean, her movie come out on Christmas Day. And it's not a Christmas. Like, a lot of that stuff back then, I have no idea.
I don't think it is, man. I wouldn't count it.
So I had posed this question because if you know, the Avengers trailers dropped.
Yes. Yes. I forgot. We haven't We haven't done this since then.
Yo. Oh my God. Like I am so.
And Captain Marvel. We have Captain Marvel, and we got the Avengers.
So the question I posed, I was also when I posed this question, what is gonna do more? The Avengers Endgame, Lion King live action.
Avengers.
You said it too fast, man. You must didn't hear what I said. The Lion King.
No, I heard
live.
You. I heard you.
So
Avengers.
So Avengers is already booked in for $2 billion. Like it's gonna do $2 billion.
Easy.
Because this one did $2 billion.
Yeah.
So this has to do at least the same as the last one, maybe more.
I don't think Lion King is a must see.
What?
Hold on, let me finish in theaters. I don't think it's a must see in theaters.
I think you sadly underestimating.
But think about it. Did you grow up on Lion King?
Yes.
All right, and you had it on
everything.
I had it on VHS. Yeah. And I wore that tape out. I get that. Lion King is so rewatchable.
But it's live action now.
You're going to get the DVD.
You get Simba.
You're going to get it. You're going to buy it on your Fire Stick. You're going to get it on Amazon.
Dude,
that's what you're going to do.
I'm sorry. I think you're mistaken, man. Because you got our generation, because we grew up. That was our kid movie.
I'm going to go see it.
That was our kid.
Absolutely. I am going to go see it.
That was our kid movie for our generation. Well,
Yeah.
I think you're a millennial, so I'm a Generation X. But anyway, that's our in our age bracket. That's our stuff.
I do not identify as a millennial.
So then you got to think we're going to take all our kids, and then kids. I mean, I think Lion King gonna do like $3 billion. It might clear $3 billion worldwide. It might clear $3 billion.
I don't know.
It's gonna clear $3 billion.
I think Avengers.
It's gonna be close.
I think it's probably closer than what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, it's way. It's gonna do numbers.
You don't think Avengers is?
Oh no, Avengers will do numbers.
It's gonna be popular.
But you excluding kids from the Avengers. Like
how many times are you gonna take your kid to go see Lion King? Maybe once.
No, you're going to see more than once.
You're not taking. Think about you. If you got two kids, that's you, two kids, your wife,
at least twice.
You got that's $100.
Me personally, I probably see Avengers like 4 times in the theaters.
Yeah,
I probably see. But then again, I got AMC A+.
Oh yeah, you going all the time.
Yeah, so I'll be back to back in that thing. Yeah. I mean, I am so ready.
Yeah. How long we got?
March. So we got Captain Marvel come on March.
Yep.
Avengers come on April. They ain't wasting no time.
Oh wow.
They ain't back to back. They ain't wasting no time.
I don't like that. I think you're stealing Captain Marvel's thunder a little bit.
Because see, the thing is,
give Brie Larson some time to breathe.
Think about Disney
at the top of the box office.
She's early March, late April.
Okay, all right.
So then think about how much money Disney gonna make. Disney, you got Captain Marvel gonna do at least a couple 100,000, close to $1 billion. She'll do close. I don't know if she'll do Black Panther numbers. She'll be close.
No, she can't do Black Panther numbers.
Then you're going to have the Avengers, which is going to just blow out the water. Then you turn around.
Might set records.
Then you turn around and you got the Lion King.
Yeah.
Disney's like, no, we'll forget all your money. Then you're going to turn around and say, no, what, man, we got Star Wars coming out.
And they got Dumbo next year, too.
Come on, man. How much money?
Yeah.
Disney ain't playing, dog. No. Disney is the ruler of the universe.
Yeah. Man, y'all thought... Y'all thought Apple.
Come on, man. Disney ain't playing, and they gonna launch a Disney streaming service. Mm-hmm. They're not playing. They're not playing with y'all.
You're gonna have a Disney cell phone.
Come on, man. They're not playing. So then I think we're done. I mean, after Captain Marvel, I don't think there's another superhero movie till nothing. Because they usually try to do 3 a year.
Well, yeah. Well, we. I know. I was talking to somebody about this, and they told me because I just watched Venom today for the first time. I was impressed because I heard
it's mixed
good.
Reviews.
Yeah, I heard it wasn't good. I was impressed. I was okay with Venom, but they said that Sony was bringing back Spider-Man. They were revoking, so they're gonna bring Spider-Man back to Sony, take him away from Marvel.
Well, no, they might do Miles Morales. they won't do Peter Parker.
We've been waiting for Black Spider-Man for a long time.
Well, you see, they got the cartoon, the Spider-Verse. I'm gonna go check that. I'm gonna go check that out, man.
Yeah, with you got Childish Gambino doing the voice for him. I like that. But that would take if we have two different Spider-Men.
Well, how they would do it? It would have to be a different universe, like the multiverse. So it wouldn't be the Spider-Man as part of the MCU. It would be like that's why it'd be Miles Morales, it'd be a different Spider-Man.
I get that, but that wouldn't take any. You don't think that'd take thunder away from a solo Spider-Man movie from the Marvel universe?
No, because Spider-Man's still coming out. Homecoming Part 2 is still coming out.
You don't think that could steal thunder? Okay.
I don't.
Yeah. All right.
I'm trying to get him to this Spreaker.com. He asked about. I'm sorry. I'm not being very professional, but again, I'm not professional. So I was trying to send him the link to the show.
Yo, my brother just sent me this, man. I'm gonna show this to you. My brother he said he's playing Guess Who, and said this looks like Moan.
That's crazy.
He said, "You know who this looked like?" I said, "Montel Jordan."
He do like Montel Jordan. He do like a little.
Oh, that's funny. He said he looks like Ray. Oh man, I'm gonna send that to him.
All right, there we go. Yeah, well, yeah, we just live here having a good time, some snacks. So you definitely think that Avengers is going to beat out Lion King live action?
Yes, I do believe so. I don't think you're going to get people going back to watch Lion King over and over again. But you will get that with Avengers.
That's
Because I'll go see it, 3-4 weeks in a row.
Ain't it?
Yeah. That's what I did with Infinity War. I went and saw that. On like a Wednesday and a Thursday, then went back on like Sunday. I saw that, 3 or 4 times within a week.
Yeah, so
he's not listening yet. He was confused. He wasn't listening yet. He's gonna have to catch up.
Right. So, moving on, man. The NFL, man.
Yes, I'm ready for the NFL. Do we want to start with fantasy, or do we?
Not particularly, because I'm out.
I know.
And Ben Roethlisberger pretty much sunk my battleship the whole season, man. Like I had faith in that combo of Roethlisberger and
who do you have? Schuster?
No, I wish
Did you have Brown?
I had Brown.
I think Moan has Schuster.
That's the thing about fantasy. Like you have to get in on these players early. Mm-hmm. Because when it goes, it goes. When it goes away, like Brady, like he has not been like Gronk. Like I just knew, like I got Gronk off the well. Like Gronk gonna put up some numbers for me, But now it's like the Kelce's, the Ertz, are the hot picks, or the Mahomes and Hill. But next year is going to be Mahomes, and I think Mahomes is going to be around for a while. I think he's but Drew Brees has been hit and miss.
He has.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Drew Brees, so this year for fantasy has been, the running back position has been worthless on offer. Because I had Jordan Howard, and he did like nothing.
Jordan Howard has been sucking.
Then until I put him on the bench.
Yeah. Yep. That's where he belongs.
Yeah, so he put up like
shout out like IU boy, but damn, give me something.
Right.
It's like he pissed off the coaches or something.
But no, Cohen Cohen has been.
He's great out of the backfield, and they're so pass heavy. You know, it's
people say he's fast. I think he's quick. He's not fast. He's quick because he gets walked down a lot.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill don't get walked down.
Yeah. No, well, I disagree because
you seen Tyreek Hill get walked down by somebody?
Not by somebody, by a defense.
No, I mean,
I have Tyreek Hill. He's one of the reasons I lost.
Then now you're upset. Now he's gonna shit on Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, fuck Tyreek Hill. If he wants to call in and defend his actions, that's cool. But
he might give you a 2-piece.
He's on the undraftable list next year.
No, you a lie. You'll forgive him. Shit, and Kareem Hunt. I'm gonna draft Kareem Hunt because he's gonna be on somebody's team.
I'm stuck with him, man. He's my franchise player for next year.
Kareem Hunt?
Kareem Hunt. We had to lock in our franchise player the week before
No shit!
Thanksgiving, so I lock him in.
Oh!
And all that shit goes down, and now I get Kareem Hunt.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
So you in the keeper league.
Yeah.
Which I swear, I think next year we're going to do a keeper league. I love keeper leagues, man.
Can we? Because I have Todd Gurley, Tyreek Hill, I got Keenan
we have to
Allen.
agree to it at the beginning of the season. So wait a minute. The week before you had to pick your franchise player, you've put a franchise tag on Kareem Hunt
for the value of a second-round draft pick.
And the next week, the videotape comes out. And your world crumbles.
Man.
So you stuck.
What's even worse is in this league when you're in the losers bracket, because that's where I ended up after a couple bad trades and riding the Kareem Hunt train and paying the price for that. So the losers bracket you play. If you win the losers bracket, you get your keeper for free. So I'm playing my heart out to try to get my second round pick back for Kareem Hunt because that's what he cost me. He cost me a second round pick to be able to keep him. So I just want my second round pick back. I get knocked out because I have nobody on my team. Like, I had a great problem. I had Kareem Hunt, had Joe Mixon, had Jordan Howard, and I had
Jordan Howard was a waste of space.
And I had LaShawn McCoy on this team. And I'm just like, man, my team's looking dope. So I get an offer for Joe Mixon. I'm like, I'm set at running back. I can let Joe Mixon go. And it's for a draft pick next year. So I'm like, I can be solid and build for the future. Yeah, let's go. And then it just all crumbles.
How do you do draft picks for the future? Like how do
it's a keeper league, so you could trade for future picks. You can trade for picks.
That would be
in
dope.
The next year's draft. Yeah, I got a league like that if you want it, and it's a deep keeper though. Like you got to pay attention. You got to know your shit.
See, I like keeper leagues. I want to be able to build my franchise. Yeah. Well, see, my rule is I only do one league.
Oh, really? Oh, so you're done. You're done this year.
Yeah, I'm done. Because the reason is, man, I want to be. If I'm a champ, the year I won, it's like I didn't have 50 leagues. I'm like, oh yeah, I won. I'm a fantasy champion. Like, nah, man. Because then I forget who's in what league. I forget who what team is what. Mm-hmm. And some people do NFL.com. Some people do, ESPN, Yahoo. You forget the apps, and the point system. How they operate the points. So I was like, no, I just do one league. If I win, I win.
That's how you do it.
So the years I won, I feel good because I won. I had one league. The year I won is because I had damn near the Broncos' whole team. The year Peyton Manning, I had everybody. I had Peyton Manning. I had
Eric Decker.
I didn't have Decker. I had
Thomas.
I had Thomas, and I had Welker, and I had who was the other guy I had?
Would you have a tight end?
Tight end, Demaryius Thomas.
Demaryius Thomas is the wide receiver. Julian
Thomas, yeah. That's what
Orange Julius.
that was my team. And then I had like a couple other cats, and I would always get the Bears defense. Like that's, and I always get the Bears defense and the Bears kicker.
Yeah.
That was this is my ritual. I always get the Bears, and the Bears defense was paying dividends for me this year.
Oh man, I got them in a league. They are killing it. I don't know why I benched them this week. I did all right. I had Atlanta's defense, but
so
man,
so how many teams in your league?
10. 10 teams. It's a.
That's why you get all them players.
No, it's deep. It's a deep.
I
league.
prefer 10. What you mean deep? What you mean about?
You start 2 quarterbacks.
Oh hell no.
Oh, hold on, listen. 3 running backs, 4 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, 2 flex, kicker, defense. Only a 5-man bench.
That's a lot of play. They've got 2 quarterbacks. Like, what kind of madness is this? Ooh.
You realize like how far into the future you have to plan?
2 quarterbacks?
Yes. 10 teams.
How about I drop the quarterback and add the head coach? So I like.
No.
I
head
want,
coaches are so dumb.
I want to do head coaches this year.
Why?
Cause the head coach is 10 points. Like, that's all it is. 10 points. You can win 10 points, or you can lose 10 points.
That's fluky, man.
No, it ain't fluky. No,
yes, it is.
How is it fluky? Dude? It makes you decide.
Makes you decide what head coach you want.
Right. We got somebody want to.
I see that.
We trying out this new FaceTime feature. I need to get the damn plug.
I haven't done the multi FaceTime yet, so this.
Yeah. We got you live. Your mic probably better hold it close to your mic. What up, Monski?
What's good?
We got Monski live.
I like this.
Feedback.
Monski.
This is cool.
I think one of those might have to go. Let me cut my volume down.
Make sure I'm there next week. I'll be there next
week.
Well,
next week is Christmas, yo, so we might be out on now.
Okay, next week won't be the day then. That means I'll bring the new year in with a bang.
Bring it in with a bang, yeah.
I'll bring it in with a bang. Hey, and by the way, just on some points that y'all made, Tariq Cohen ran a 4.42 at the 40-yard dash at the combine. He's not getting ran down from behind by
but Monski, I've seen Cohen get run down.
I mean, it had to be some
a 4.4.
It had to be some underlying circumstances as to why he got ran down, or the cornerback that was chasing him ran a 4.4 as well.
Well, the thing is, man, I think a 4.4 and a 4.3.
No, it's not. It's not.
You know, you gotta run a 4.36.
No, there's a significant difference between a 4.4 and a 4.3. I agree with that.
So yeah, we got the league. We got Monski in the building, man, giving us his NFL knowledge, man. How you doing your fantasy, man? Like we both took it on it. We both took L's this week.
Oh, I'm in the ship. I'm in the championship.
Who you playing against?
I'm Bishop.
Well, wait a minute.
Bishop beat me. Yeah, Bishop beat me.
So you play. So is it a 2-week championship or is it just a 1 week?
The playoffs were 2 weeks, so I played. I can't remember who I played, but I played them 2 weeks.
Rebecca Green.
Oh, back that pass up.
Back that pass up.
Yeah. And then the legend played Bishop for 2 weeks, and so now I'm in the championship. Now I'm in the championship against Bishop.
Man, that's
I'm in the championship in 2 or 3 leagues, so I'm feeling real good about that.
Who's your star player, man?
On my squad,
He ain't got nobody. Ertz.
Ertz been put up numbers.
We've had a collection of talent that just, they bring it together every week. Juju's been big.
Juju's been stealing my shine from Antonio Brown, man.
Yeah, I lost my quarterback. Carson Wentz was my quarterback. He's done.
Yeah.
Who was my running back? I got Joe Mixon. I got Kamara. I can't remember my other ones, but I mean, I got a nice squad. I think I got McCaffrey.
Is your radio up on your thing? Or you ain't listening to the show, are you?
No, I'm listening to the show.
That's what it is.
Yeah, We're getting crazy feedback.
I'll turn the show off.
But you don't know nothing about radio, man. Like, that's radio 101, dog. We getting hella feedback.
I got you on the phone.
We got producer Mike in here sound checking the equipment, and it's coming from your end.
I'm like, we looking around like, man, why am I getting all this feedback?
That's my bad.
Yeah. Are we on speaker? You got us on
No,
speaker?
we in his ear in the pods.
Yeah.
How am I getting an echo from him?
You had the radio up.
In the phone. No, you can hear it in your phone. You hear the echo in your phone.
Yeah, we need to figure out. I need to give me a line because there's a way I can plug my phone into the thing. I mean, and we can hear it. Here,
Mike.
Yeah, but I don't have the dongle. No, what? I do get the dongle. I'll be right back, man. Hold it down. I'll be right back.
All right, so Moan, something we got to talk about, man.
All right, what's up?
A little one-on-one session. So my brother, so that picture I sent to you, right? My brother was playing Guess Who, and he sent me that picture. He said, "You know who this looks like?" I said, "Montel Jordan." He said, "No, it looks like Moan."
Is that loud speaking noise in your ear as well?
Kinda.
You know what? We might have to let's do this. Let's end the call because I don't want that to be on the show. I'm gonna end this call and then we'll figure it out. And then just hit me back when y'all do.
Yep, that's what we'll do. We hit you back. Appreciate you being a contributor to the show.
No doubt.
All right, later, boss.
Later.
All right, and that was a friend of the show, Monski. So real quick, we're going to talk about some scores from the association tonight. Our beloved Pacers lost 92-91 to the Cleveland Cavaliers. This was at home. Was at home for the Pacers. You know, Larry Nance tipped in a last-second shot.
That's what happened?
To take the lead, yeah. Buzzer beater, you know, a little putback, tip in. To win 92-91. Is that it? And then we currently so we're setting this up right now.
All right, go ahead, Monsky. I don't even see his picture.
He hung up. He said he's doing it for the good of the show. So you ain't show up for the good of the show. He's mad as hell right now. He's listening.
Tell him to call back. I'm gonna see if we can. I'm gonna call him. Tell him I'm gonna call him on the phone. Tell him to call me on my cell. Yeah, we definitely trying to work some things out. So yeah, we can do this. He's able to.
Mo, call him back, man. Call back in. If you're listening, call back in.
Call Jeezy on the person on the hotline. Don't.
He's mad, man. He's mad. You see that? So this is not suitable for a radio station environment. You can't talk to me like that, man.
What up, Mom? Momski, can you hear me?
I got nothing.
I got nothing to do. Let me see. Hold on. Got him on the line out. Maybe we'll put him on here. Momski.
Oh.
Well, I don't think he's on the show though.
I don't think we're on the show.
No, we still going.
I'm getting nothing from me. Can you hear me?
I mean, I can still see us on that. Say something, Momski. Say something. Okay, he's not coming in. Yeah, this is the educational part of the show.
A little trial and error.
A little trial and error, man. We're trying to put some things together, man, and figure all this out. I know there's a way that I can get him in here. I thought it was line out.
Line in?
A line in. But then I don't hear him coming in at all.
LeBron's shooting. He's shooting. He's a shooter.
So I probably gotta. There's another piece. I just hung up on them. I think my bad. We'll get it figured out, man. But we're gonna go ahead and finish this up. By next time, man, we'll be able to take live calls. I know there's a piece that I have that I can plug into my actual microphone that goes into the thing there. That's how I used to do it. So I'll have to find that piece, and then that way I can take phone calls, and basically it'll be plugged into a third mic line.
Yeah.
Because line out should work, but it didn't work. So, but anywho,
what else? So real quick, I want to talk about how it feels to be eliminated from your family fantasy football league playoffs.
Probably not a good feeling at all.
Oh, my brother-in-law. This is shout out to Jason's team. That's the name of his team.
Hey, you lost to a guy named Jason's team.
This is his first time ever playing fantasy football, and he knocked me out of the playoffs.
I mean, Bishop might win the damn. See, this is how our league runs. Okay,
Bishop will not win.
Bishop probably will win the and he don't have bragging rights to say, no, I beat my dad in his fantasy football league. His first year they run. First year in, last year she wins. The year before that, Moose won the year before that. Back that pass her first year in, she goes to the championship. That's what it is, man. All these beginners' lucks, man.
So is Bishop? Is that the littlest seed?
The littlest seed, man.
No.
Yeah.
That's who beat me.
Yeah. You lost to a high school kid, man, in fantasy.
Listen, man. I'm just talking about me losing to my family league. You're gonna put that shit on me?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Why you got to do that? You know I have feelings.
You know what I mean? So I mean, yeah, man. So I guess I was in the loser bracket. That's why mine didn't even count.
Yeah, you lost in some nonsense.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
that shot, man. How'd that go in?
But any motherfucking who. So yeah, we live, man. It's a Heavy Hitters radio show, man. We live from the friendly confines, man. We had a Monsky call in, and we're gonna try to get this line back up here soon, so we can start taking callers and
that'd be nice,
all kind of fun stuff, man. Get people call in, man. Give various opinions, man.
Friends of the show. We need
friends of the show. You know, voice. Yeah. So that's something that by next time we do a podcast, I will for sure have that function available live and direct.
Yep.
So
let's see what else is on the agenda today.
Oh man, well, you know, my goal for 2019, man, is to stay politic free. You know, stay away from all the Trump stuff, the Democrat, the Republican. You know, and also, man, I want to say I just want to get away from people's feelings, man. Like I don't care how you feel. I got a new rule, man. If more than 3 million, if it's less than 2 million people that's offended, then it don't matter. In my opinion.
I got you.
So who cares if 10,000 people is offended by something? There's 300 million people in the United States alone. Why should I care what 10,000 people think? Why should I care?
I think I'm on the other side of that.
No, I don't care what 10,000 people think. I don't care. Why are you on the other side of that? This might be a good conversation.
Because we've seen a lot of things through history that started out with a small amount of support. I mean, you go back to Martin Luther King and the marching. Think about Rosa Parks. Right?
That's a whole race of people. I'm talking about offended. I'm talking about. See, we talking about is a race, civil war, taking steps like that. What I'm talking about is, I make a comment about, I don't know, I make a comment about, okay, the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Rain-Nosed people, like those people who mad about that, like
I don't understand.
That's a small.
That's a story of triumph.
That's a small, but I'm saying that's the people who are offended is a small group who's trying to get off the TV is like a small group of people in comparison to what really matters. Like the mass majority of people, like Why do we care about this shit? Like, Rudolph is, but it's these small groups of people that can come together and start some group and get, a couple of petitions and say this is bullying, and
that's democracy, man.
I don't. But my point is, I don't care about the 1% that don't.
You don't care about what they care about, but you care.
No, I don't.
If you're one of those 10,000.
No, because if I'm one of those 10,000, I realize that with my opinion don't matter. I realize that
you're a layover and take it type of guy.
In my life, I realize that things that I care about, things that I believe in, on a grand scheme, on a grand scale, don't really matter, man. It don't matter what I feel, what I think to the United States. It don't matter. It don't mean a hill of beans, man.
People that think like that are the people that don't vote, and the people that don't vote are the reason.
No.
We're in the situation that we're in.
No, I agree that I vote. No, I agree with Larry Nance put back. No, what I'm saying is okay. All right, people always say, although the unemployment rate is at 5%, like we focus on 5% so much, we don't focus on the other 95% that's working.
We do
95. So that means 95% of America's population, 95% of able people to work, 95% are working. That's a large percentage of people to be working, and we concerned about 5% that choose not to. And
are you sure all
they choose not?
All 5% are choosing not to?
Maybe less than 1% doesn't choose to. Let me ask you this: have you ever met a person that worked hard and ain't got a job? Never. You never met one.
No.
You never met one. People who work hard got jobs. People who are motivated got jobs.
I mean, I've been unemployed, and I'm a very hard worker.
But when you was unemployed, you was constantly on the grind.
I was out there
constantly looking for work, right?
Yeah.
Because you know what, you're a hard worker. So eventually, somebody would give you opportunity to say, "No, man, this dude been here. He called in. He wore a suit to the interview. He did all the things he had to do to get." You know what I'm saying? Like you will continue. If you lose the job you got now, you ain't gonna be down for long because you know what? I got experience. I'm about there again. I'm gonna go here.
I'm gonna be out the country for 6 months.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be gone for a minute.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is hard work. People who work hard ain't got no job. So I don't know why we focus on, and we also about crime statistics. Like people say 100 people were shot in Chicago last year. I'm like, but there's 14 million people in Chicago.
So that's not a problem.
In the grand scheme of things. In the grand scheme, like in the large overall picture, no.
Let me ask you a question.
It's not.
So, first of all, I want to pay you a compliment. I like your truck, man. You got a nice truck, right? What's that thing? An 8-cylinder?
Yeah.
Got the V8 on there?
Yeah.
It's a bad boy.
Drink a lot of gas.
If one of those cylinders is misfiring, do you say, well, that's not... It's a minority of the cylinders. That one doesn't really matter. We just gonna let that one.
No,
just pew pew.
My truck would still run. One cylinder is firing wrong. It will still run like crap.
Would you address it though?
Yeah, you have to address it.
You gotta address it, right?
Yeah, but
so even if it's a smaller issue, if it doesn't affect the grand scheme as much,
it does affects the engine. What you're saying is, if my rear tail light went out,
you wouldn't address it.
I wouldn't. I mean, it's.
Oh, you would address it.
No, I got
you
one.
were a black man in Indianapolis. You would absolutely.
I got one tail light that works.
You would absolutely.
And my brake lights work. But yeah, you would address it.
You would address it.
But it's not on the scale of or like my ashtray. My ashtray charger don't work. Like
no, you keep moving the goalpost.
But what I'm saying is
keep changing the standard.
But what I'm saying is it don't matter.
You're trying to Donald Trump me, and I don't appreciate
how many cars you drive with the check engine light on?
A few, yeah.
Joe's drive they show, and then they say, "Oh, it's the O2 sensor." And they drive that thing for another 100,000 miles with the O2 sensor bad.
I bought a car that had a bad O2 sensor.
Yeah.
And I drove it for 2 years and sold it with the same bad O2 sensor.
You know what I'm saying? And the car ran good.
It ran just fine.
Exactly. So those 100 murders in Chicago is your O2 sensor.
No.
Like you need to check on it. You might get a slightly better gas mileage. Yeah, we don't care about that, man.
Heavy Hitters Radio does not support that statement.
I do. No, what I'm saying is we on the ground. Like, okay, as a country as a whole, we don't care about things that don't affect us.
That is true.
So I'm saying, like until something,
and that's a problem.
But until things land on your doorstep, it don't really matter to people. Like until it lands in your lap, like. We never cared about the world problem until the towers, quote unquote, was hit by somebody else. Now it's like, oh my God, like we gotta, be a better country or whatever, Yeah. Until it's in your backyard, you don't care about it. Yeah. But at the same time, I recognize, man, that in the grand scheme of things, man, like you out here on your own, man.
Yeah.
You got you and your family, your immediate circle are the people that care about you, and those are the ones that can affect difference in your life. Is the ones in your circle. So that's why it's up to us to create a better circle so that when something do happen to us or something does happen, we got enough people in our circle that we can invoke change in our small little circle and our little small little community. But on the grand scheme of things, like, nah, man, forget your feelings, man. Do you realize, man, and now you probably know this, I just found this the other day. The United States acknowledges 52 different genders. Or something crazy like that. I'm like, when did this start? Like, what?
Does that bother you?
I don't care. I don't care.
Why are you bringing it up?
No, but I just, it doesn't bother me to like the point where I'm gonna go out and march or lose sleep or nothing like that. I really don't care. It doesn't affect me either way. I don't care. But I just want to know where these 52 genders come from. Like, I just want to know where it come from. Like, I thought gender was male or female, and that was pretty much it. But unless there's something different that I don't know.
Gender is a spectrum now, bro.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know what it means.
I wish Mosey could call up here and give me the definition. Because Mosey probably know all that. What that mean? But what it mean? A spectrum? No. How did it become a gender? Was like you're a male because you have a penis. You're a female because you have a vagina. That's was what to separate the two genders. And all of a sudden it's like, no, I got a spectrum. Like, what does that mean? Is it Spectrum TV? Like.
Yeah, we had Bruce Jenner come in and shake up the whole thing.
It was way before Bruce.
I know, but that's what took it. I think he or she or they.
What does that mean, man? What does that mean?
Brought it into the limelight.
What does that mean? 52 different gyms. We had to have 52 different bathrooms. Like, what does that mean?
Why are bathrooms so important? Like. We all piss and shit. Like
we all piss and shit.
Like there was a bar downtown, and I forget what it's called. It's underneath Taps and Dolls. And the bathrooms, you go in, they have glass, like see-through glass, and it's like individual stalls. There's no each individual stall has a sink and a toilet, and everything you need, paper towel dispenser.
Right.
But you go in, once you lock it, the glass like fogs up or does whatever it does, and you
can't
see
cool.
it anymore. It is kind of cool. But they have like 8 of those, and that's their bathrooms. Like guy, girl, doesn't matter which one you go in.
Unisex.
Yeah, that's all they have.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
What's wrong with those?
I'm pretty sure. Well, that's an upscale bar. So the clientele that you.
I mean, but in the same amount of space, they could have put a men's restroom and a women's restroom.
Yeah, but
they put 8 self-contained unisex stalls.
Put it like this: if you go to Blue, you don't want unisex stalls in Blue because it's the clientele you get. So there'll be a lot of like rape allegations and all kind of craziness going on in the bathrooms.
But they're like out in the open, like it's an open space, and you go in there. It's not like ducked off in like a back hallway. Brick. How about Pope is garbage? I think that's the problem with the Lakers, though, man. They have too many bad players.
Well, Mosey said he disagreed with me. He said it is relevant to whomever. What I'm saying is, I personally don't give a shit about your feelings, man.
We know you don't,
because on the grand scheme of things, in the world as a whole, as the United States as a whole, I don't think that the feelings of 2,000 people should affect the lives of those of 98, the other 99%. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you saying, so basically, how is it fair to say, you know what? We in this room decided to say, you know what, man, I don't like the fact that they got a 3-point line. So then we go out and we change the game of basketball. We change all the rules because of something we don't like, or something we ain't used to. But we're the minority. We don't have any.
You don't change it to suit the minority. You change it
to suit you. You
change it to suit people.
But the thing is, the other 99% don't give a shit about that. Like, we don't care.
Maybe they don't.
We go,
and if it
why should my life?
Enough,
Why should me going to my whole life? Everybody, 99% of the people go to.
Lonzo's so ass. And he made it.
99% of the population, or 95%. We all understand male restroom. When we all understand 95% of the world, we get it. But now all of a sudden we got a small 2% that's like, you know what, nah, this changes. So now all of a sudden you bring in your issues to my front step. Like, wait a minute, like, hold on, this ain't gonna do with me. The bad, like, I could get, like, this is it. So why can't my kid enjoy Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer because you feel like it's a bullying campaign? So all of a sudden my kid, where I've been watching my entire life, my kids, because it's been on since like the 1950s. Or you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, because your little 2%, not even 2%, your little 10,000 people feel like Rudolph is a bullying campaign. So all of a sudden, Rudolph can't be on TV.
Does that really affect you that deep though?
No, but what I'm saying is we let a loud minority affect the mass majority. There are millions of people who have no problem with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yes.
Matter of fact, but now we get a small, loud group of people. All of a sudden, we got to change the way we view Rudolph because of these people.
Well, this is what I'll say.
So
nobody should be against Rudolph because Rudolph overcame a lot to be successful. But in the grand scheme of things, if you want to watch Rudolph, you can still watch Rudolph. It's
but
not
no, what I'm
pulled from
saying,
shelves. You
right?
can,
I'm let Mosey call.
What's it called?
He must be chomping at the bit. He's chomping at the bit.
You can still get it on Netflix. Black folk were once a minority.
I know. He's one of the black folks. I mean, we talking about. Hold on, I got you on speaker. Hold on, let me cut you. Hold on. I was waiting for the black card to come up. So go ahead, give me your opinion.
So everything is relevant to whoever it affects. You're right on that. And should everyone in the world be concerned about whether or not something affects someone else? Maybe not. They have their own personal opinion. But there's so many of those smaller issues that go ignored that affect a larger group of people. So, for example, the folks that you're talking about, that we have 52 genders or whatever. All of those people at some point felt as if they weren't equal. They felt, not treated as the same as other folks. They are definitely in the minority. Now, are there issues relevant to, say, you or I? No. But their cause is very relevant to you or I, simply because at one point in time, black folk were a minority. We weren't allowed to read at one point, which for us during that time, that only affected a small group of people.
Okay, I think we looking at it totally different.
Well, they are different situations. The concept is the same, though.
Mm-hmm. I disagree, and here's why I disagree. Like I think when it comes to human rights, like we can agree on a human rights stage. Human rights is human rights. Like we all human, we deserve the same rights, regardless of the race and gender, whatever. Like, and I would even, and when I was talking about, wasn't really even referring to like gender stuff. I was just saying, I guess I all kind of got lumped in because I said that now we got 53 genders in the United recognizable genders, which I don't understand what that even is. But that's a whole, LeBron's a beast. But that's a whole other subject. But what I was saying was about people's feelings. I was more so about the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, or more about these like little petty little things that people just feel like the need to jump on this small group of people that feel like, this actor did this, so I don't want to watch his movies. So because I don't want to watch his movies, nobody should watch his movies.
I get. Cause like
You know what I mean?
said,
Like Kareem Hunt lost his job because of perception. Even though we don't have all the facts, we don't have all the things that was said, but now all of a sudden, people like he should be banished from the NFL because of that. But the majority of the people feel like, you know what, man? Like the majority of men that watch football don't even care about what's going on with Kareem. Nobody cares about that. And we're the majority that watches football are men. But the women, the small minority of women that watches football, now all of a sudden, it's an issue because most men don't care about this stuff. We don't care about that. Like it happened. Like he's wrong for doing it, but we also understand. Like, okay, what happened? What's the whole story? Like we could use logic to say, okay, well, was he provoked? Like, was it this? Was it that? Like, there's other circumstances that cause him to do that. We can see that, but because we have to appease the small minority that watches football, now all of a sudden these athletes are paying for that. Now, I'm not saying that he shouldn't have been suspended. Yeah, be suspended, but lose your job. Be cut? What?
That's a team decision.
Well, they cut him, but you know what I'm saying? But they cut him because of the climate that we live in right now.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I think I don't know if they cut him because of the climate that we live in.
No, yeah,
they cut him. The way it was put out, and I understand the circumstance. Definitely is the time that we live in. They cut him because they said he lied to them. The organization said that he lied. He came back and said, "Hey, this is what happened." Blah 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 blah. And then obviously on the tape, again, this is all what's been reported, that what happened on the tape is not what he came and told them about. Now, I do believe that he shouldn't have necessarily lost his job, but you do have a code of conduct, as any employer does, and if you violate the code of conduct, then, you know what I'm saying, there's consequences that come along with that. In regards to this particular situation, even though Kareem Hunt is in the limelight, I believe in, just like for anybody else, people get second chances. We give murderers second chances. So Kareem Hunt making hopefully a illogical mistake, a life mistake that he has to live with, hopefully he'll get a second opportunity. The reason why the NFL bans him is it's about money, not necessarily about because.
Well, it's money because of what I go for. There was a small. We can admit that most men watch sports. Women are the minority that watches sports. So I mean, I'm talking about. I mean, if I had to look at the percentages, I would dare I say it's less than like 5 or 10% of women watch sports. Like,
I don't think so. Not as far as the women's fans base.
I don't think. If I go to a state, I mean, not okay. When I mean fans, I mean actual fans that follow the game, not people who just show up to the game just to be seen and be whatever. I mean actual fans. I would say if you go to a 20,000 seat stadium, I would say less than 5% are women.
I don't think that's true. I think the women's fan base is about as far as NFL. I think the NFL fan base is about 40.
No way! It's 40% women. That's high. That's high, dude.
I learned this a long time ago. When I heard about it, it blew my mind. The majority of the merchandise that is sold in regards to NFL merchandise is women stuff. And so they did some sort of review in regards to the fan base. And if I'm not mistaken, the fan base is like it's much higher. It's anywhere between 30 and 40%.
That's high, dude. I
had to look it up. So when
we got producer Mike on that right now. Yeah.
Producer Mike just handed me an article.
Money, if money's involved and 40% of your fan base now is gone, you lose that.
Real quick, I gotta fact check you real time, Moski.
Here you go.
I gotta fact check you.
This is how the press.
Yeah, you were wrong. Producer Mike just hit me with this article. It says women are 45% of the NFL fan base.
What? I did not. 45% of the fan base. That cannot. Wow.
It's legitimate. I mean, check it out.
I did not know that.
I did not know. Well, you know what? I apologize.
And I'm gonna go on record to say this because again, I've definitely been at the crib and have watched many of football games amongst men. When I have gone to football games, though, almost every guy that's there, you never see like a group of guys at a football game. I'm sorry, I haven't seen a whole lot of group of guys at a football game. I've seen guys with their girl. I've seen a group of girls. And like I said, when you're talking about merchandise, the majority of the revenue in the NFL made off merchandise is women's clothing, women's apparel.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
yes, sir. I heard that a long time ago, and it blew my mind.
My mind is blown right now.
So when you're talking, when you put that in perspective, and you're talking about from a money standpoint, and now I'm losing 45%. Is that what the number was?
45.
But 45% of my money. I gotta change stuff.
Yeah,
I gotta change up.
Well, you know what? I'll stand corrected.
And you
this also game taking a selfie.
And so when you're talking about NFL owners who are all about the bottom dollar anyway,
right.
I'm getting ready to lose 45% of my revenue.
They're not finna lose 45%.
Because this dude can't. I'm talking about people who are like, for that organization. So you're talking about Kareem Hunt.
But the thing is, they drafted Tyreek Hill. That's the whole point, man. The point I'm making about this whole situation is like if you mad, be mad at every I agree with what Shannon Sharp said. Shannon Sharp had the best comeback I heard anybody say. He was like, you know what? If we gonna ban Kareem Hunt, you know what? I'm all for it. He said, but if you a police officer, if you a doctor, if you a lawyer, if you a person that work at McDonald's, if you get involved in domestic violence, you need to be banned too.
I agree.
Like, don't just make it because he's an athlete. All of a sudden,
I don't disagree with that. I definitely agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, because he's an athlete, we hold him to a higher standard. We hold people in our community to. Mm-hmm. Because underlying the factor is like the real reason is like these young black men that got all this money, and they're like, nah, I don't want that. I don't see that. That's the underlying, and and in some of these instances I be hearing about like this bitterness, but like, dude, if you get into a domestic dispute, like there's more to the story, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just shocked that there's 45% of women watching NFL. That shocked me.
Yeah.
Wow. I did not know there was damn near 50% of the population.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I knew it was high. I didn't know it was 45%.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, that's almost half.
That's almost half.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, man.
Well, think about that. Yeah. That might be the majority since there's 52 genders. So 45% is women. We're going to say like 12% is male.
Right.
I don't know any other genders.
I don't know. Most,
I got to stop there. I got to bow out.
Can you shed some light on any other without can you share without I know it's trans. Is there any other genders that I need to know about?
Man, I don't know.
That's what I don't know. I was saying 50. I heard 50. It's like 50 something. For sure, I was like 50.
So now there is now check this out. I do know this. There is one of the new genders is out.
Oh my God!
Someone who likes all people. So you're talking about
what kind of shit is that?
That's a sexuality.
That's a sexual preference, man.
There's a hip hop person. There's a black woman in hip hop right now that has identified herself as this. I can't remember who it is.
That's not a gender.
I'm a man, and I like men. I like women. I like transsexuals. I like bisexuals. I like lesbians.
You ain't nothing but desperate,
dude. This is ridiculous. He said
you're like the Eeyore of sex. I guess I'll take what I can get.
He said there's a new gender out, like it's a new pair of shoes or something like that. Hey, you got the new genders? Yo, I got one. Man, I like animals and humans.
Hey, Jeezy, it's called a pansexual.
That's a sexual preference.
That's not a gender,
that's a sexual orientation. That is not a
gender. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay.
But I'm saying, but that might be.
That might be a gender.
There might be a gender. That you might be right.
It's not a gender.
It's not a, I mean, a gender is like your organs make you a gender. Like you're male because because your sexual organs.
Yeah, you're right. See, I don't even understand this.
I don't understand it, but it's fluid, or as it's on the spectrum as I have no idea. I don't understand.
That's crazy.
But all right, Monks, give me acknowledge you about to wrap it up. We down. We losing battery power, man. As always, man. It's a pleasure.
All right, no doubt. I'll see y'all after the new year.
All right,
yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, man.
45%.
45%. I did not know that. Well, ladies, I stand corrected. I mean, y'all be showing up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then stop asking me all these goddamn questions then about football if you know so much. If you 45% of the fan base, then you should know what a fucking holding is. But anyway.
Yeah. Well, what's interesting is I was reading that number was actually 25% until the Cowboys got shut out. And then all their fans turned into females.
Yes. Yeah, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap this thing up Trojan style, man. So for AGZ, for I Am Legend, this is Jeezy, and you have been listening to the Heavy Hitters Radio Show. Peace.